incredible. That's the Rising Dragon Lion Dance Team. This is our May celebration. I stand with you here as Parish President with our Diversity and Inclusion Board. We are celebrating May as Asian Pacific American Heritage Month. I'm happy to welcome everyone here. This is kudos to our board. They had the challenge of increasing our program, and they have not let us down, and this is this month's event. I see Councilman Bonanno over there, so thank you for joining us, Councilman Bonanno. So today we're celebrating the contributions of Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders and the contributions that they have made to history, our society, and our culture. Not many people know this about our area, but we actually had one of the very first Asian settlements here in our area. This was during the 18th century. The Filipino deserters off of Spanish ships settled in the St. Bernard area around the Lake Bourne, Lafitte area. Jean Lafitte, the pirate, recruited them to fight against the British. So we have a history of some of the very first Asian settlers in our area that is not well known. Again, I'm pleased to have the Rising Dragon Lion Dance Team, also known as Tong Long, and also that they're called the Marrero Lion Dance Team. Lion dance is a form of traditional dance in Chinese culture and other Asian countries in which performers mimic a lion's movements in a lion costume to bring good luck and good fortune. Lions are auspicious creatures used to bring good health and prosperity. So Francesca Bassalo will join us a little later in our agenda to share more about this incredible and rich history. So at this time, I'd like to introduce the chair of our Diversity and Inclusion Board, Ms. Eileen Bernard, up to the podium. Eileen?
Thank you, ma'am. Good afternoon, everyone, and happy Friday. Thank you, Madam President. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put on glasses. Okay. Thank you, Madam President, and our distinguished guests. I have to acknowledge the Diversity and Inclusion Board and Dr. Zimmerman, I don't know where she's hiding, for your continued support as we move forward in our efforts to educate our employees, residents, and viewing audience in a positive manner about diversity and inclusion. We are excited to have an administration that advances our endeavors and challenges our board to raise the bar as we celebrate the importance of diversity and inclusion in Jefferson Parish. It is our mission to foster an environment where there is a deliberate focus on acceptance, education, and inclusion of all within Jefferson Parish. On behalf of the Jefferson Parish Diversity and Inclusion Board, this month we are celebrating Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month. This is a culture that is shared by our parish president and is represented throughout Jefferson Parish. Today, we'd like to take time to recognize the contributions and influence of Asian and Pacific Islander Americans to the history, culture, and achievements of the United States. At this time, it is my honor to welcome the Rising Dragon Lion Dance Team back to share another performance with us. Thank you. And now, I would like to introduce Councilman Dino Bonanno.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you all for having me here today. I want to take this opportunity to congratulate the Diversity and Inclusion Board for all their hard work throughout the year. And diversity is a very important aspect of the workplace in Jefferson Parish. They take the time to educate our employees about the different cultures that do exist here in this parish. So it's a very important aspect, and thank you all for that. As we are celebrating the Asian American Month this month, I do want to mention as a fisherman, it's a historical fact that many people don't realize. There was a village down in Barataria Bay about 100 years ago that was built by a group of Filipino immigrants in South Louisiana. It was well known as Manila Village. And they actually brought their culture and their diet here, and they built sun-drying platforms and actually dried shrimp to sell them all over Southeast Louisiana. Unfortunately, it is one of the casualties to coastal erosion. It has since, the erosion has wiped out the remnants of the old shrimp drying platform, so that's no longer there. But that's my very first experiences with the Asian culture and their history here in Jefferson Parish. So congratulations on all your hard work.
Thank you. I used to fish there. So anyway, I would like to introduce Francesca Basalio. Yes. I'm going to say it right.
Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you guys have all been enjoying the show. So my name is Francesca Basalo. I'm one of the captains of the Rising Dragon Lion Dance team. I'm here to speak to all of you today on behalf of all of our team. So first off, we would like to thank Ms. Cynthia Lee, Jefferson Parish President, for giving us this opportunity to share a piece of our culture with everyone today. Secondly, we would like to thank Ms. Eileen Bernard. She's been a very generous sponsor to us these past few months, giving us a facility to practice and perfect this very special show for all of you. So within the Asian culture, lion dancing has many tales and folklore on where it originated from, but our team, originally we followed the tale of the Nian. So the Nian is an ancient Chinese beast that used to come down every Lunar New Year, and it would attack villages throughout the area. It would eat crops, destroy livestock, attack people, especially children. So in their despair, the villagers, they turned to the lion, who was a god, for their help. So he decided to lend them a hand, and he came down from the mountain one year, and he fought the Nian. So actually, he fought him in battle, but the Nian did swear to come back the following year and wreak havoc on the village again. But since the villagers, they did not have the lion's aid this time, they decided to construct their own lion to mimic its form and its figure by making one out of bamboo and paper. They found out that the Nian was scared of the color red, and it was afraid of the lion's roar, which sounded like fireworks and drum beats. So they used that to mimic it, so to keep the Nian away every year. Our team, the Rising Dragon Lions team, it was actually founded in 1994 by our first leader. His name was Sun Nguyen, and it was founded at the St. Agnes Church in Marrero. It's a local Vietnamese church, and within that community, Sun felt like back then, the children in the community were too exposed to gang violence and trouble, so he wanted to construct a group where he could have children dedicate their time to something more productive and more beneficial to the community. He wanted to instill the values of tradition, inspiration, leadership, and teamwork into these children, and he felt like a way that he could do that is by introducing them to the art of lion dance. The art of lion dance is a very disciplined sport, and throughout all of the years, our main virtues are discipline, hard work, and just inspiration to the community is what we like to do. So personally, our team, we strive to instill these values even now that Sun had placed for us, and we do that through practicing this art, and we also motivate our members to not only carry these values in the art of lion dance, but also to carry it into their own personal lives, because in the end, we want all of our members to live happy, healthy lives that are better for themselves, to better themselves, and to better the community around them. And then through his leadership, we're able to prosper even these years. Till this day, we continue to pass down this ancient tradition to all of our members from generation to generation, and we just like to provide a good environment for our members to grow up happy and healthy and help everyone around us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, go ahead. I'll see you later. Thank you, Francesca. I have to say, I've grown up watching these kind of dances, and it's the first time I've seen women be part of the group, so it was great. So we move forward, and I'm happy that you all are represented. So our Diversity and Inclusion Board was created to foster an environment where there is a deliberate focus on acceptance, education, and inclusion of diversity within Jefferson Parish. And I'm so pleased with the programming that this board has done. At the beginning of the year, we lost last year, at the beginning of this year, I said, let's really amp this up, let's have fun, but let's make sure we educate, and they have really delivered for us. So in January, we did a kickoff video with the Public Information Office. In February, right here, we celebrated Black History Month with the Indians. March was Irish-Italian Heritage Month. Also, we celebrated International Women's Day. April was Autism Awareness Day. We went out to Hazel Park and were able to meet with some of those students. And then, of course, May, we're celebrating Asian Pacific Heritage Month with the Rising Dragon Lion Dance team. So I want to thank the Diversity Board for your leadership and continue to program. And I know you look ahead to program the rest of the year. We're so proud of the work you've done. I think the Rising Dragon Lion Dance team is going to close us out. I'm going to ask that you stay because I think a lot of people want to take pictures of you and with you for the gram, right? So so if you could stay and get some pictures with some of the bystanders. So thank you all for being part of our program, and we have the Rising Dragon Lion Dance Team to close us out. If you can come up, we have a certificate of merit for you and your team and your crew. Eileen, you want to present it?
Yes.
We can both present it.
For
You can stand in
being
the
part
middle.
and helping us be part of this May celebration. So,
Thank you, thank you.
okay, there you go. Okay, if the board could come up and if we could get some of the Lions to take a picture with the board, please, and then everybody else will take more pictures.
Okay.
We could get the board and y'all.